Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to Kruznik's Sanctuary. I'm your host, Kruznik X. Once again, we are playing Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers and the Path of the Blue Mage. We are back, and better than ever. In the last episode, we saw that Martin was, doing pretty well for everything he's been doing. Pyondit just became Azuro the Fourth. And, oh yeah, we found out in the Far East there's this Fukumen, Fighting Festival that is pretty much, the same as the Mass Carnival, almost. That people think is the original, but in reality, we're not the second-rate entertainment here. Anyway, let's speak with There's a lot to cover, so let's talk to Pyondit. Oh, and we also learned Basic Instinct. Now, I've learned all the blue magic spells, so no worries there. But just to show you Basic Instinct increases movement speed by 30%, and healing magic, potency, and damage dealt by 100. It also ignores the damage penalty inflicted by Mighty Guard. This can only be used in duties intended for 2 or more players while playing alone, while no other party members are in the instance, or when all party members are incapacitated. The effect ends when joined by 1 or more party members. It's kind of a meh technique, and I don't know. I may occasionally use it, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's get on with the story and speak to Pyondit for the level 63 quest. Everybody Was Fukumen Fighting.
Chris, you're looking even more competent than usual. I take it you followed Martin's advice? Well, don't slow down now, because I've been improving by leaps and bounds. The Celestium still echoes with applause for the deeds of Azure the Fourth. Speaking of fighting arenas, I have a letter here for you from the Guildmaster. I wonder how his investigation in Kugane is progressing.
Well, let's take a look-see. Dear Chris, I write to you from lands foreign and forbidding. The bubbling of the tea kettle, my constant companion. This missive should, by rights, be a comprehensive report on our Far Eastern competitors, but I must confess that my investigative efforts suffered a significant setback following my arrival in Kugane. I fear that the true purpose of my journey here will be delayed beyond the limits of Royce's patience. Thus do I humbly beg you to render your assistance. Please, come to the tea house in front of the Sekisegumi barracks, and I will explain everything. Waiting in hope, Martin.
Oh dear. I suppose we should have expected something like this. You will help him, won't you, Chris? I shudder to think what kind of trouble he's found himself in.
Well, we're off to the Far East for a little bit of fun and games. Oh crap, I totally forgot to grab some water. After this episode, I'll grab it. Alright, right outside the Sekisegumi barracks, huh? Boom! Ah, there he is. Wait, this is a tea house? Huh. Learn something new every day. Welcome, honored customer. Can I interest you in a steaming cup of tea and a delectable dango? Martin, I know it's you, dude. Chris, you came! Had to change the profession? This is part of the, setback I mentioned in my letter. I was just about done for the night anyway, so now's as good a time as any to talk. Well, when I first arrived in Kugane, I thought to myself, Martin, you need to find yourself a place to stay. It must have taken, at least several moments before I got hopelessly lost in the back streets. And that's when a kindly Namazu offered to lend me a hand. Finn. Whatever. Accepting his aid was part of my misfortunes. The little bleeder had me knocked out, purse emptied, and stripped to the skin before I even knew what was happening. To add insult to injury, the local authorities' response to a befuddled, bare-bottomed man stumbling about a town is to lock him up on charges of public indecency. I was able to plead innocence on that count at least, but that still left me penniless, friendless, and naked as a newborn babe. The officers took pity on me, then and arranged a job for me here at the tea house in exchange for food and board. Once they lent me some clothes, of course. I've since been spending every spare moment learning the ins and outs of the perfect cup of tea, but I think I've got the hang of it now. I can finally start nosing into that Fukumen Fighting Festival, and, with your help, hopefully make up for lost time. Right then, I'll ask some questions around the tea house while you interrogate the clientele of the Shiokaze hostelry. Gently, mind you. Once you've ferreted out some choice bits of information, we can meet back here and compare notes. Let's get to it! My god, Martin, how do you end up in this shit? Though, in actuality, we should have warned them about the Namazu, and I'm pretty certain I know who exactly did it. First, I want to repair my gear. Alright, we'll start from the bottom and work our way to the top. I know more about drinking than fighting, but even I heard about this festival of yours. They opened its doors only a short while ago, and battling beasts it showcases are already drawing huge crowds. The real stars, though, are the Blue Wizards. Their wild magics bring the customers back again and again, like a smooth cup of sake. Well, do I know of it? I've been to see it. Blue Hood was a fan favorite for a while, but now everyone cheers for Golden Goliath. Not only has he bested every creature he's faced, he's also crushed any upstart brave enough to challenge his title. I should warn you now, friend. Tickets to the festival sell out quickly, but there's a price for everything if you've the purse to pay for it. Ah, the urbane citizen. The Fukumen Fighting Festival. Men slaughtering beasts. Bah! Where's the entertainment in that? I can understand the common folk lapping it up, but it seems that even the Lord Bugyo has fallen under its spell. Last I heard, they were hosting matches in the No Theater up at the castle. Unbelievable. Good to know. Alright. There you are, Martin. What did we find out then? Sounds to me the festival is a recent phenomenon. Which means it's almost certainly an imitation of our mass carnival. If we're to be completely sure, though, I need to see some of these matches with my own eyes. Now, I heard the same thing as you did about buying tickets. Seems they all sell out before you can bloody blink. But rumor has it they do a thriving trade on the black market. And as much as I'd prefer to avoid dealing with back alley types, I don't think we have time to mess about. Let's wander the streets around Kogane Dori and see what's on offer, shall we? The Kogane Dori markets. Okay. Okay, where is the bastard? Of course he's in a back alley. Keep an eye out for any shady looking characters. Festival tickets! I have tickets for the Fukumen and the fighting! Yes, yes! You! I know you! Kyoto, I should have fucking known. Yes, yes, it is I, your faithful Kyoto. Wait, you're the Namazu who robbed me! Well, you were all but asking to be robbed. How was I to know you were acquainted with our mutual friend here? I oughta got you here in the street! Where's my money? Where are my clothes, you nasty little bottom feeder? Now, let us not be hasty. Your money I can return, but the fine clothing sold quickly. Perhaps you will accept some other form of recompense. Yes, yes? Tickets! You were in search of Fukumen Fighting Festival tickets, were you not? Here, you must have this rare and valuable entry token, free of charge. We are even now. Yes, yes? Then I must be on my way. Well, I suppose I'll never see my clothing again. But at least I got some coins back. And I snagged an entry ticket into the bargain. Let's head on over to the castle and see if there's any matches underway. Imagine there's someone collecting tickets at the gate. Alright. Okay, we don't need to run that far or use a teleport. Or teleport there. Right here, huh?
Oh, are you in for a treat? The imitable Golden Goliath is on the docket for today's entertainment. May I see your tickets, please?
Will this get both of us in?
Certainly, sir. You are aware, however, that this token only permits entry to the preliminary matches. A full-price ticket is required to view the main event.
Ugh, that slimy bewhiskered bugger must have slipped us the cheapest one he had. Well, never mind. As long as we can get some idea of what's going on in this festival of theirs. Ladies and gentlemen, here to raise the curtain on this evening's spectacle of savagery is the illustrious sky-wrapped warrior himself, Blue Hood. Be amazed by his cerulean arts as he tangles with a terrible and tenacious Yan-Jan tiger. A masterful performance! While few compare to the magnificence of Golden Goliath, who can deny the talent apparent in Blue Hood, the original pioneer of blue wizardry? The pioneer of... It was me who brought blue magic to the masses, not this puffed-up pretender! I've seen enough. The spells are real, all right, but the execution is atrocious. It's an offense against our profession. Who's behind that mask, then, I'd like to know? And now, ladies and gentlemen, before we progress to the main event, Blue Hood himself has asked that you spare him a moment of your attention.
Listen one, listen all. No occult tricks or arcane incantations can contend with the all-surpassing might of blue wizardry. Who among you dreams of holding such miraculous power in the palm of his or her hand? I know that voice. It's him! It's bloody Natiba Buntiba! Are you saying that anyone can learn those spells? Even me? If you but possess the will, then I, the founder of Azure Evocations, need only to mark the way. I have with me a surfeit of talismans to awaken the blue spirit within you, and a stack of custom-made raiments to arm and garb you. Those first in line will also receive one of a limited number of blue wizardry spell tomes. Come forth and open your purses. The bold will be rewarded.
He is literally doing what Martin did.
That thieving bastard! I knew I was missing a cache of soul crystals. I mean, has he no shame? He's even stolen my old sales pitch right down to the introductory offer!
Ladies and gentlemen, I must ask those without full price admission tickets to kindly vacate the seats. The main event is soon to commence.
Basically, he's... I wasn't entirely sure what we'd find in there, but it wasn't the great vanishing Natiba, I can tell you that much. Let's wait around for a bit and see if he comes out. I think I'd like to have a few words with our budding entrepreneur. Well, well, fancy meeting you here, Natiba. I hope you got a good explanation for why you'd stab your old guildmaster in the back like this. Sorry? You must have me mistaken for someone else. I haven't the faintest idea who... You can drop the act already. I saw you flaunting your blue wizardry in that farce of a performance. And don't think I didn't recognize my missing soul crystals.
Now see here. I don't know who you are or what you want, but I'll not have you endangering my investment. Have a care with whom you meddle.
So he's just some two-guild villain, is he? Must have some stones on him if he thought he could conquer the castle, though.
Ah, I recognize you now. That was a misunderstanding. I was a victim of circumstance. I've since put all that behind me and resumed my place as an upstanding citizen and businessman.
Oh, now I remember this guy from Kugane Castle. God damn it. Well, whatever you claim to be, it's clear that your enterprise is a blatant imitation of our mass carnival in Uldar. As Guildmaster of the Blue Mages, I demand you cease and desist in this unscrupulous attempt to profit from the spellcraft that I established.
Do you expect me to simply crumble before your insistence? Who's to say that you are not the ones who mimicked us? If you truly are the founder of Blue Magic, then you won't mind giving us all a demonstration of your powers. I challenge you to face the greatest combatant in the history of the Fukumen Fighting Festival. The undefeated Golden Goliath! Okay. Prove yourself against our champion, and we'll surrender to your demands. You find these terms acceptable, I trust. Of course! Consider your challenge accepted! Martin? Very good. I shall organize an exhibition match for the purpose, and inform you of the schedule at a later date. Don't stray too far now. Now, you care to explain... Oh. Gods above, what have I gotten myself into this time? Come on, Chris. I need to run back to the tea house. My shift's about to start. Martin, you frickin' idiot. Sometimes you really make me want to whack you with my own staff. Anyway. Right, all I have to do is beat this Golden Goliath fellow, and the festival is history. I mean, how difficult could it be? Even if he is the champion, the whole thing is an inferior contest in the first place. But even though I'm sure to win, it never pays to be overconfident. Best to do some more investigating before the match, I'm thinking. By the way, you might want to keep yourself up to snuff on the off chance I'm unfit for battle on the day. Tingle is a handy spell to know. Anyway, it's back to work for me. Well, now we gotta go learn Tingle, which we've already learned, so the next episode will involve the level 65 quest, Azuro and Goliath. But that'll be in the next episode. Until then, this episode is done. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you're watching on Twitch or live from PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button, turn on notifications so you're well informed, and if you're feeling generous, throw some bits our way or subscribe for access to exclusive videos and live streams. If you're watching on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch more, click here to watch the previous episode, and click here to watch the next one. What the fuck is this guy doing here?